What's going on, fellas? Man, it's a beautiful, I mean, you couldn't ask for a better day. 65 degrees. It's a little breezy today, this Saturday here in Georgia. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to fly today. I had 2.5, almost 3 hours scheduled. But it's what it is. I guess we're going to try fly tomorrow if we can. You know, it depends on, the wind can affect like taking your lessons and stuff. If it's too breezy, you don't want to be up there in the Cessna. I'm just letting you know, but I digress. What I want to talk about today is that less is more. This was a hard lesson for me to learn personally. It's because God's natural instinct, just based on what we do, we're givers, you know, by nature. We believe giving more will get a more positive result. And I'm here to tell you that, no, that's not the case. I've come to find that less is more, especially when it comes to how you deal with, well, this goes for friends as well, but women, when you deal with women, there's a vacuum between you two, and that's it, you know, in that arrangement, whatever that is. But that vacuum is something that her nature is to fill that vacuum or that void between you two. It's not yours to fill that void. Basically, the space between you two, women's nature is to bridge that gap, not you as a man. And men don't understand this. It's basically, you have to basically just back off and let her, you know, do that thing, and you stay on your fucking mission, and you stay on your course and on your grind, and you continue to press forward. If she wants to come along, great. If not, out. You know, men are taught to chase women. Men are taught to pursue women, to go up and like cold approach and all this bullshit. And cold approach is probably the stupidest fucking idea possible. Women laughing at, you know, motherfuckers cold approaching them. Like, she's like, oh God, here he comes. She's done scoped out the scene, and she already sees that sucker coming way before he finally worked up the courage to go talk to her. And a lot of times men don't understand, even in that situation, a cold approach, she'll give him a number just to fucking get rid of his ass. Or she'll tell him she's got a boyfriend just to get rid of his ass. Women get some type of ego boost by rejecting a man. And I gotta be honest, even for my part, I like rejecting women. It boosts the fuck out of your ego. Tell a woman no. Just be careful how you do it, because women don't like rejection. But less is more really comes into play when you're talking about, like, when you start dealing with a woman and you start to hang out and y'all are like sort of in that dating phase or courting or whatever, and you're getting to know each other or whatever, which I kind of, my personal way I do it is I keep them at a distance. Just, you know, just that's how I've evolved, you know. But I'm saying, if you want to take it further, which I would be cautious, I'd warn caution on that, but let's just play along. But in that initial phase where you're starting to know each other, she's going to ask you a series of damn questions. And guys, she doesn't want you to answer those questions directly and logically. She's going to ask you questions like, when's the last time you dated someone? And like, you got to be prepared as a man to kind of give her, like, never answer her questions. Just kind of give her a little emotional bait, if you will. Like, hear me out. Like, let's just say a woman asks you your body count, and I know that's not initially early. If she asks you that in the initial phases, get rid of her. But if she asks you, like, what's your body count, you as a man, the appropriate answer is, I don't know, I've never thought about it. Or, I mean, what do you mean body count? Like, play dumb. Play, you know, do exactly what she would fucking do. Play dumb about it. Like body count. Like, oh, you mean like how many people I've been with? Like, are we counting one night stands? And just kind of leave it vague and open-ended, and don't answer the fucking question. Like, I don't know. I've never really fucking thought about it. Leaving her with that's good enough. In her mind, that's good enough. Basically, she wants to answer her own damn questions. She wants you to act out a certain way that, based on her observation of your behavior, she answers her own damn questions for you. Because women have already played this shit out in their fucking mind anyway. When she asks you, like, what kind of work you do, you a good answer is, I help people get what they want. And I like doing it. What about you? And you didn't answer a damn thing. And she'll love you for it, dude. Women, basically, in a woman's mind, it's a fantasy in her mind, that whole interaction. She doesn't listen to what you say to take in what you say. She only takes in how it responds to her emotions, I guess you could say. If you show any type of emotion, like talking about a past ex, if she's asked, say you two are talking about a past ex relationship, and you show any type of emotions, or God forbid you do something stupid as admitting her fucking you over. Never admit that. That's another one. If a woman fucking cheated on you, dude, don't tell her. Don't say, oh, my last bitch cheated on me. You know how stupid you sound? Really. The appropriate answer is, things just didn't work out. I wish her the best. Case closed. Don't act all pushy and sensitive like, I don't want to talk about it. Don't do that. Nah. And damn sure don't go into fucking detail. As I said, less is more. You're giving her hyperbole right back at her, and she'll love you for it. You're not answering her damn questions. You're allowing her to answer those fucking questions herself. So, like, for example, when you tell her, I don't know, like, body count, like, I couldn't tell you. That right there tells her, in her mind, she's sitting there like, God, is it 500? 700? 200? She wants that. She wants to have that mental fucking back and forth in her own fucking mind. And you not answering it directly with a stupid fucking answer, like a logical, actual number. Like, a lot of guys will make the mistake and tell her, oh, I've been with, 150, 200, which is usually garbage. It's usually bullshit. And that comes across as bragging, which they hate that shit. And on the other hand, on the other extreme, the guys will come back and say, they'll actually answer honestly with a low number, which is the same thing. She's repulsed. She's like, what the fuck is wrong with him? He ain't banging out a bunch of, like I said, the appropriate response in that situation is to not answer her damn question, but kind of give her little hints that it could be anything between 0 and 900,000 fucking bitches. That's just kind of what I'm saying. What kind of work do you do? I don't know. I could do anything. It could be vague. I could be an engineer, a pilot. I could be a fucking truck driver. I could be a lawyer. I like helping people get what they want. I help people get what they want. That could be anything. She could be saying things like that range from, is he a drug dealer? Is he a pimp? But you will come across as a pimp in her mind by not answering her question, because you've allowed her to go off into her own fucking fantasy when it comes to you. And guys don't really understand this. That's all a woman wants. She wants you to tease her with her fucking language right back at her and not answer her damn questions. She doesn't want to know the actual number. She doesn't want to know what really happened between you and your ex. And you as a man think logically by telling her what happened exactly, detail for detail, that she's just gonna, oh, okay. No. She's already looking at you like you're lying. So that's what I'm saying. You're not lying if you don't tell her. But you don't stonewall her either. You just kind of leave it vague and shit. Ambiguous. We did things here and there, you know what I mean? Shit like that. Like, don't learn to not answer goddamn questions, dude. Learn how to tease right back at her. She's gonna flirt with you. The best compliment a guy can get from a woman is you come across as a player. When a woman calls you a player, you are in, motherfucker. It's only a matter of time. You are blowing that back out within minutes. I'm serious. If a girl calls you a player, it's on. Or let her call you a jerk or an asshole. Even that's good too. When a woman calls you an asshole, she's not calling you an asshole, guys. She's telling you that you're above her bullshit. Like, a woman loves when a man doesn't listen to her. She'll tell a man what to do, and if the guy's dumb enough to do it, yeah, she'll go along with it, but she won't respect that man. She loves when a man is above and beyond what, like, her mentality of how life is supposed to operate. Like, guys have to learn how to make a woman feel a little bit insecure and dumb without telling her directly you're insecure and you're dumb. Like, bring up a little, like, don't go into detail. Learn how to bring up little things about financial shit. Shit that women don't know anything about. And almost be like, you know what, I ain't going to bore you with all that stuff. But, I do things here and there. I'm making a few moves. But you wouldn't know anything about that. And you can leave it at that. You basically called her dumbass. And I know a lot more than you when it comes to money. Without telling her she's a dumbass, and I know more than you when it comes to money. It's amazing to me. And this is a hard lesson for guys to learn. But the truth is that the less you give, and it's not like you're trying to be some intentional dickhead. That's not the point. As I said, women deep down inside subconsciously want you to play their game, or at least let them believe you're playing their game, while not giving her a damn thing at the same time. It's complicated, but it's really not. Don't validate her. You know, don't tell her, oh God, you're so fucking hot. Now she's already categorized you with the other simps. Tell her, like, I like, you know, that dress looks all right. I'm serious. Yeah, don't compliment her. I like, you know, that dress looks good, or I like those shoes. You can say that's a compliment, but it's not. You're not complimenting her directly, and she'll love you for it. And don't be afraid to pick at her a little bit too. This is another thing, guys. Women love when you pick at them, but be light about it. Don't be like, hey, bitch. What? No, I don't mean that. No, like if she's acting like a little brat, say, man, are you always this bratty? Or say something like, you gotta almost in your mind treat her like she's your damn little sister sometimes. I'm serious. Basically, allow her to fill that void. And she's gonna feel like she's beneath you, and you don't even realize subconsciously you're getting her ass in the line. I mean, that's just what it is. And she's gonna love that. She's gonna respect that, because a lot of guys don't understand that, to be honest. And for a long time, I didn't understand that. I'm telling you, man, don't be texting these women in the morning, like good mornings, like sunshine, with these fucking long ass blue fucking bubbles. Stop it, simp. Quit it. Good night, baby. Listen, dude, it's only like you're within a week or two of those, oh, my phone died. That's what happens when you do that bullshit. You'll see that it wasn't delivered. That's because she turned it off, because Pookie's over there tearing that ass up. And tomorrow morning you'll get the, oh, I'm sorry, my phone died, or I fucking fell asleep shit. This is really what happens. She needs to wonder those things about you. What are you doing? Where are you at? And I'm not saying you don't tell her those things directly. It's the thing. The detail is in the things you don't say. It's not in what you say. You don't tell her things to make her insecure about other women directly. Like, oh, such and such, you know, from work hit on me. That comes across as bragging or desperate, pathetic. And she knows it too. When she knows that you don't want to answer her question when she asks you, so, you know, I bet all the girls at work hit on you. I don't know how to answer that right off the top, but guys, that's what I'm saying. Don't be like, yeah, a lot of girls are hitting on me at work. That's not the right answer. The right answer is to not answer her not to respond to that, and let her wonder, are all these hoes hitting them up at work? It's unreal. Guys don't know how to tease a woman and give her 90% and give her almost enough in everything, especially in the bedroom. You know, that's another thing. You got to give them almost enough. And I'm not saying, like, most women, like, and I know this is going to sound hard, most women don't deserve that much strategy in your mind as a man and what you can give a woman in the bedroom. Most women don't deserve the full package in that regard, if you will. Like, a lot of times they fucking don't put, what kind of work do they put in? Now, I've met a few that really put in some work, and some of these bitches bring the smoke. You know what I'm talking about? And they knew how to put it down. I respect that, but a lot of them don't. And then they'll turn around and they'll put it on you like you didn't do nothing, bitch. No, it takes two. I'm serious. Guys go so out of their way to pipe down and blow backs out of these missionary starfish women. You know what I'm talking about? Giving her that, like, just basically laying on her fucking back, just laying there, moaning here and there once in a while. Oh yeah, that's so good, baby. No, it's not, dude. Listen, it's not good. She's immune and numb to any sensation down there because she's had so many dudes running through her, and you're just another fucking dude. You got to learn to not give her the sex that she wants. Lead up to it and sort of not give it to her. Make her fucking beg for it if you can. I'm serious. Tell her that you don't want to fuck in the bed. I'll fuck you later when I feel like it. Where we're going out? Yeah, I know. We'll figure something out. And really, what she's waiting on it in any moment when you're going to bring it up, if you're going to even fucking bring it up. And really, a lot of women have the fantasies of getting blown out right back there. I like it too. It's fun, but they love getting piped down in a fucking parking lot, dude. A lot of them, I'm telling you, man, they want to be seen. If you didn't know that already, and that's what the whole, the whole social media, the whole strategy is. She wants to be seen. I'm not saying she wants to be all spread open on the top of the fucking roof and like that. That's another issue. If that's, if you're dealing with that, be careful with that. But guys, women love when you don't give them all 100%. And I'm not talking about like don't try, because it takes effort to do what I just said. All I'm saying is learn how to dial it almost up and then turn it back a little bit, and give her the room to chase your ass and the space to chase you. The room to grow her attraction. Like she needs to be like, in her mind, she needs to wonder, does this motherfucker even like me? I put all this makeup on. I spent 2 hours on my fucking hair. Oh, I smell good. I love this dress. All these simps complimented my dress earlier. But you didn't. And she'll love you for it. As I said, man, I like that. That's a nice dress. I like that color. You complimented the dress, but not her. And she'll love you for it. You got to learn not to listen to what she fucking says either. Learn what the underlying message that she's sending that's completely different from what she's actually saying. Like, women can look at it like one of their best friends that they're pissed off at. They can look at her and be like, oh my God, that is so beautiful, that dress. And that little bit, you may not have picked up on it, but it is a sarcastic. Like, she's basically telling her friend, that dress looks like shit. Learn how to use your non-verbal like communication and stuff. Like, work on that. It's tough. Like, all simping and looking, like staring her in the fucking eyes 24 hours like you're taken and captivated by her. All these fuck-face fairy tale movies. Dude, no. She needs to wonder, why is this motherfucker not paying attention to me? And I know this whole tug and, like, what do they call it? Like, push and pull kind of shit, it gets old. Guys, it's a lot of effort to keep that up. I know, which is why you got to be careful and not give all right up front. Take time and let her, like, just see if her attraction for you is fucking real with that, A lot of times you'll weed them out. They'll ghost. Oh, well, learn to let that go, too. That's tough. I had to learn to let that shit go. If they don't respond to you, block them. I'm serious. Just block them. Let her be. Watch what happens. Block this bitch who didn't respond to you timely, if you will. I'm not talking about like 5 seconds after. No. Block her. And let her type that text into you, 2 or 3 days later, and it goes green bubble. That bitch is going to be like, I know he didn't just fucking block me. Oh, dude. You just fucked up now. Now she's really trying. It's unreal. How many times that's fucking... And it's not a strategy. You just block her for your own fucking... And guess what? You've got the power now. Now she's going to fucking turn around. She's going to prove to you why she's better than you and she didn't deserve to be blocked. But we know better than that, guys. We ain't validating her. Don't do it. Less is more. Less. Okay. No timely communication. I tell you what. How about 0, bitch? How dare this motherfucker not pay me attention? Oh, dude, this is what she's thinking. And she might get mad. She might cuss. As I said, ignore what the fuck she says. She might call you a loser. You're such a jerk. Learn to understand what she doesn't mean any of that shit. She's basically telling you, she's going to show you how good she can be, especially in the bedroom later on. Guys, I've talked about it before. I've left disrespectful dates sitting right fucking there. Shout out, I think it was Tom Likas. Shout out Tom Likas, the original man. You know what I'm talking about? I learned a lot from him. But he talked about this shit. Man, she's over there on the phone and shit, Like, you know what she's doing, guys. Listen, if she's disrespectful, she won't look you. Listen, excuse yourself to go to the bathroom and go slip a 20 to the fucking waiter or waitress and bolt. Like, seriously. And let her sit there for 20, 30 fucking minutes figuring out why the fuck it's taking so long in the bathroom. And watch what happens. And I'm talking about both times. What happened was they show up at It's amazing, guys. You don't realize these bitches already know where you live. She's never been in your house. Somehow, she will magically know where the fuck you live. And as I said, one of these psychos Ubered her ass over to my house, and she was damn near waiting there when I got there. How dare you? I know you didn't leave me. And you're like, listen, I ain't got time for your shit. Listen, I got stuff to do. And you just indifferent. And she's like, wait, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's when her attitude changes. Guys, okay. Women they'll try to get away with not putting effort in. But when you really show them you're gonna put zero in if she wants to play that bullshit, watch what happens. Less is more. Don't tell them shit. Don't pillow talk. Don't tell her your insecurities. Don't tell her what your ex did to you. She sees everything that everyone did to you, that you deserved it. That's the way women fucking think. Everything your exes did to you, bad, and all the dirt they did to you, women, you know how they think. She's going to justify, oh, she's a female. She's going to say there's a reason why she cheated on him. You know how women think. As I said, when you tell her that happened, she sees you as a weak motherfucker. As I said, she needs to wonder, are you going to cheat on her? I'm not saying say it directly. That's not the point. Learn to be not predictable. Tell her to, like, watch her fucking mouth sometimes. If she gets out, you got to, like, check it. Don't let her be late. Don't let her get away with this BS. Like, learn to be cool about it, too. You know, she's like, hey, I'm going to go hang out, like, girls' night out. She's like, y'all are together. I'm going to go hang out with my friends. She's like, hey, that sounds like fun. I'm going to have them locks change when you get back, though. And, guys, it's already done at that point anyway. Just go ahead and just know. Even if she turns around and says, no, I'm not going to go. Be careful with that. Because the thing is she still wanted to. So, listen, change the locks anyway at that point. If she wants girls' night out and all that shit, she's really saying, she's already done the fucking homework in her mind. And she's like, this guy's a sucker. He's a sucker. He's so much of a sucker. She's telling her friends, pick me up at 7. Even though she hasn't asked you yet. She already knows you're going to let her go. But when you hit her across the head with that baseball bat, a bitch out, and them locks are going to be changed. Or even, if you really want to play it cold, tell her have a good time. Let her leave. And then don't say shit, didn't change the locks. Put her shit on the fucking porch. Oh yeah, that's cold. Fine. Oh dude, it's going to be hard to get rid of her that night. You better go ahead and have the police on fucking like standby ready. Because when she comes back from that hoe trip, it's going to get ugly. I would advise you to not be there either. But watch what happens. Dude, she's going to be like, this motherfucker, he just... When a man stands up to him or doesn't give her what the fuck she wants or doesn't take her shit but doesn't lose his cool, this is like, nothing screams, she is so unworthy of you than acting that way, learning how to act that way. Seriously. Like, you're above arguing. You ain't going to argue with her. You can say, listen, I know you having a bad day, you in a bad mood. I tell you what, I'm going to take you home. She's going to try to change her tune. But you know what you do, guys? You take her fucking ass home anyway. Next time, she won't pull that bullshit on you. Because if you go along with that, she's going to say, okay, like, she might change her tune and never pull that shit again, but the odds are she might try to pull that shit again. If she sees that you're willing to change your fucking mind, it's a wrap. She's latching on and she's got your ass. But when you tell her, look, you know, I know you ain't feeling good. You don't seem like you're, doing good. Listen, I'll tell you what, I'm going to take you home. And she's going to, oh, bye. Take her ass home. I don't care if she's like, oh, baby, I love you. I'm sorry. I feel better. I think I'm feeling better. Can we stop and get some medicine? No, she needs to rest. And you don't get mad. You say, listen, I want you to rest. I want you to rest. Even though in your mind, you're like, bitch, I'm taking your ass home. But you don't tell her that. You're like, look, you need to get your rest. She's like, oh, I feel fine. You don't look fine. You look pale. Take her ass home and drop her ass off and bounce. She won't pull that shit again. And she'll fucking respect you. Let her sit there and have those arguments in her own fucking mind. As I said, all the interactions between you and a woman, she doesn't even hear what the fuck you say. She's talking to her damn self. It's all taking place up here in her mind. And when you realize, like, when you ain't gonna break, man, you got her ass. She's like, this guy's stone cold, man. He ain't taking none of my shit. Tell you what, she'll fall in line real quick, or she'll go. We got some toxic, weak-ass ladies out here that want to simp. Yeah, you'll get rid of them, but guys, good riddance. Fuck that bitch. You don't want to deal with that shit anyway. She's going to act all masculine. It's because she's used to dealing with weak-ass dudes. Guys that will take her shit and apologize to her because she had an attitude. What did I do to make her upset? No, dude, we ain't doing that shit over here. No. Her attitude is her fucking problem, and I ain't taking it. I don't want to hear it because I'm in a good fucking mood. And I'll tell you what, I'll find somebody else to hang out with who's got a smile on their face, who wants to fucking be here. You know what I'm talking about? I know I kind of went in a bunch of different directions, but the moral of the thing is like less is more. Don't talk. Let her constantly be trying to figure your ass out. And when you don't tell her things, like when you talk and you reveal secrets and 100% guarantees of certain things when it comes to you as a man, she gets comfortable immediately in that. And one by one, she'll lock down subject and topic by topic by topic when it comes to you. And at some point, she's like, I got this fucker figured out. And once she's figured a man, that's when a woman's out. Once she's figured a man out, once she can manipulate and control him, she's gone. Even if she physically is still there, mentally, oh, she's in Chad's bed at that point. She always needs to wonder like she needs to be questioning herself. Am I acting right? Do I smell good enough? Does he like me? Am I pretty enough? Does he have any other hoes? And the best way to do it is to learn how to communicate that without communicating it. So, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video. Less is more. Don't tell them shit. Learn to be ambiguous, vague. You know, I do this and that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, where'd you go this week? You know, I went to a couple different places. I work and play. What about you? Change the subject. You didn't tell her a goddamn thing, and now she's like, but you changed the subject. Now she's gonna, yeah. I know a lot of people. Oh, it's toxic. No, it's what they are. They're all toxic. It's like if you're gonna interact with them, as I said, this is the way it needs to be, and you'll be on top. You'll maintain yourself as a man in this situation. You'll get respect. You'll be surprised. You'll run a few off, but good riddance to those thoughts anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and go, y'all. Y'all enjoy this. God, it's so gorgeous outside today. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. I'm probably gonna go out a little bit later. But I can't get too drunk. I gotta fly tomorrow. That's another thing. Don't tell them what the fuck you're doing. Like, just disappear. Like, leave. You think by putting yourself in her vicinity, it's gonna, like, hello? You sound like a damn bitch doing that shit. Be nowhere to be found. Where's he at? He could be anywhere. Don't tell her what the fuck you're doing. Don't tell, like, I'm not gonna tell her, bitch, I'm flying tomorrow. I might tell her eventually, but no. Tomorrow is, like, I'm busy. You know what I'm talking about? I could be doing anything. It's open-ended. But I'm gonna go ahead and go. Y'all enjoy this fucking beautiful day. Less is more. And I'm out, y'all. Love y'all.